The football down the field.
Starts with Kyren Williams as the back. On the ground, every starter back from last year. Book with plenty of time, but couldn't find somebody. He's a good runner. More than 1,150. Only Tony Rice ran for more among Notre Dame signal callers.
Now nobody open downfield.
Successfully so. 7th in the country in rushing offense, with Pitt's the best run defense. On 2nd and 7, pressure, and Book again runs.
We talked about these edge rushers. There's also a corner blitz coming from this side, and Ian Book had to scramble again. Nobody opens up quickly. Weaver with the quick pressure.
Right tackle, 132 combined career starts. The check down to Michael Mayer, the tight end. Terrific fresh Pitt territory to the 47.
And they love to run the shallow cross with baby Gronk, if you will. Mayer, he's so fit down.
12-yard gain. Notre Dame calls itself tight end U. They've had a lot of terrific ones. And out of Independence, Kentucky, now shifts in closer. 2nd and 10. Book again forced to step up. Swings it out wide. Avery Davis, 14-yard gain. They're in field goal range now. Here's Williams trying to get around the corner.
Watch the tight end come in here and get a block right on the edge. The penalty is going to be on the left guard, but Tommy Tremble is a physical blocking tight end. In fact, Pat Narduzzi said he might.
It's 1st and 21. They're back at the 44-yard line of Pitt again. Book flushed across the line of scrimmage, and he scurries out of bounds. Ian Book, 19 yards rushing now on 3 carries. He throws down the middle and caught. It's Ben Skowronek.
Ian Book, who has moved in the pocket, this time steps up again. Under duress, finds Skowronek, and then Paris Ford, one of the best players in this Pitt defense.
Try to get the passing game going. Ian Book without Kevin Austin. They hope to have him today. He's been hampered by a hamstring injury. And Kyren Williams bounced out. Book swings it out far side of the field. We mentioned Williams, an excellent receiver. Ian Book drops back, flings it deep, looking for Lenzi. Chris Tyree in it running back, and
Weave's ability to play the run. He always was a great pass rusher. Great discipline on that time behind the line of scrimmage and sacks.
Weaver missed all of last season with a knee injury. 3rd and 27, and they keep it on the ground.
Here's Sebastian Dennis right here. He's kind of acting like he's going to go back. Comes in at the last minute on the blitz. Anticipating run, got into the backfield, and the 2020. What a season.
They lead 7-3. Here's a quick pop out wide. Ian Book said it was the windiest game he's played in a long time, and we'll clean up with Brian Henstring, dating back to last year. Sebo Flemister, the running back on 3rd and 2. It's almost like starting the season all over again when they played Florida State. Book is blitzed. He gets it off to the freshman tight. 6 of 9 for 88 and the touchdown to Skowronek. Flemister. They love their football here. Notre Dame leading 7-3 after a quarter. And Ian, 4-man rush, but Book was under duress. Now he throws and scholarship fund. Thank you, Allstate. On 1st down, Ian Book again weaving through some traffic, takes off running. He's the leading rusher in the game for either team with 37 yards. Faked it to Kyren Williams. In traffic, throw. Both are 5th-year seniors. Ian Book on 2nd and 10. He is smuggled
right here. He's going to come on the outside. We talked about the defensive ends. The back is supposed to pick him up. Kyren Williams doesn't do a good enough job.
2nd in the nation. Behind Florida Atlantic with 6 sacks per game. 3rd and 14. Book steps into the throw. Up for grabs and caught. Ben Skowronek on his way.
On the play by a bigger receiver. Marquez Williams, 5'9", 175 pounds. Skowronek, 6'3", 220. He just goes up and wins the fight for the football. And we have not seen this much. That ability to throw the football down the field, stretch the field for this Notre Dame man. But this is actually a zone defense. This safety here is going to drop back. These guys have deep third, and you have two guys under. But if you have deep third, you have to guard the deepest receiver. And in this case, Marquez Williams gets beat by the bigger receiver, and then the safety, Eric Hallett, takes a bad angle to the football. So you think you've got the right defense. Touchdown through the air.
2 catches, both for touchdowns, 34 yards and 73 yards. A quick toss to Kyren Williams.
Make something happen for their offense.
Williams. 3rd down and 1, Notre Dame leading 14-3 midway through the 2nd quarter. Kyren Williams. Kyren Williams nowhere to. Some of that might be skewed. They played Austin P in the opener, who had 1 yard rushing.
Big play here for the Pitt defense.
3rd and 12, and it's deflected. And just the 4th takeaway by this defense in this their 5th game. Plus field position. Book handed it off. Tell
you what, I like that coach in Indiana now. He's an excitable, energetic guy.
Open is Williams. He has the 1st down. Field. Irish on the move again, leading 14-3. Book able to sidestep Deslin Alexander, and he's a coordinator for 8 years at Michigan State under Mark D'Antonio. Annually, Marjuzzi hopes when COVID goes away, D'Antonio will come visit and help him. His team
this season so far.
And there is Tremble.
Jimmy's and Joe's, not X's and O's, right?
Book. He is injured in the preseason, non-football injury, out for the year. Big 3rd down and 9. Book. And there are flags.
Follow him.
Williams does, and he'll go into the.
Was the lead block. This is a veteran, savvy offensive line, powerful tight end blockers, and the identity. Then they looked a week ago against Louisville.
Thrown for a high percentage, but they've hit some big plays in the passing game.
They've got a ways to go in their passing game, but they look much better.
Off and on. And he is certainly well aware that Clemson is ahead on that schedule.
Or be that kind of a contender.
Ian Book the play fake to Kyren. 10 playing this week. Some of the other conferences swinging into action.
3rd and 10. That's why you're 7 for 10 in the ballgame.
Pressure brought by Pittsburgh. Book forced back. Once again elusive. And 10. Pressure again. Forcing Book to run to his right. Throws on the.
Tries to stay as low to the ground as he can.
3rd down and 10. Pittsburgh needs a stop. They don't get it. On target.
To the outside, and Campbell was fooled completely.
Irish 8 out of 11 on 3rd down now. There's a toss to Jafar. Arms actively involved backup.
Again, this defense thrives on tackles for loss. They came into the game with 67, one of the best situations on 3rd.
Another 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. A couple of fakes by Book. Gets himself free. Now a throwback to a wide open Javon McKinley. He weaves inside the 30 and takes off. Inside the 10. And
right here, like it's a wide receiver screen, but the quarterback doesn't throw it. It's a fake wide receiver screen. Ian Book's looking downfield. He knows that McKinley's still there because the fake was to him, and he ends up.
Some improvisation there. Blitz by Pitt. Tires for 38 yards. They fake it to him. And the national lead with 3 interceptions. Book pulls it down and gets taken down.
That's why he's going to be a top 20 pick.
First interception of the season, their 2nd of the day. They had 1 all.
No kidding.
More pressure from Pitt. Ian Book got it through to Michael Mayer. Down the. This could be a pass from Kyren Williams. It will be. There are all kinds of flags. Kelly says the tight ends have been outstanding all year. Here's Chris Tyree. 4.5 to go, third quarter. Book into a crowd, but he.
Now watch this as Mayer goes open. Right now, he's open. All right, but Ian Book doesn't get him the football there. He drifts and he almost waits too long, but
only 2 games last year for the Wolfpack. Had a foot injury at Rock Hill, South Carolina. Creativity.
The Pittsburgh will run up the score. They're trying to continue to work on being a balanced offense with
Both of those teams, I would argue, probably the best defense of the three teams.
On third down, on target, Book.
Today, now over 300 yards passing.
3 times they've run out the clock at the end of the half in the red zone. A terrific sports broadcast in the Twin Cities area as well. There's Brendan Clark in at quarterback. Notre Dame playing in a conference. Braden Lenzy. He gets hit as he throws, and it's in the stadium led by Brian Kelly. The last-second win, December.
Said, you know, the snow and being here in Pittsburgh and cold and gray, it just kind of felt like.
We were both fortunate to be here. This game not quite as tight. Jafar. Third down and 17. Drew Pine is the quarterback. The third quarterback. Jafar Armstrong again over the years. This was one of them, for sure. Considered a plum assignment on our terrific crew.
Just faced with so much uncertainty, you know, not just about whether you're going to have a football season or not, but so many other things.
So have the season. Notre Dame ravaged by COVID. They've powered through it to get to this point. 2nd and 10. Drew Pine, the quarterback, true freshman. Excuse me, it's Brendan Clark. State, first true freshman tight end to score a touchdown for Notre Dame since Kyle had more than 36 minutes time of possession last week.
The only statistical category they weren't super high in was takeaways, and they improved on that today.
This year as a senior in high school.
It's one interception after another.
He's an interception machine. Oh, and maybe we could have taken a look at him as a defensive back earlier in the year. I don't want to criticize the coaches. Sure, they're fine. Running backs rush for 100 in a game this season. They have a lot of depth.
Well, it starts with that offensive line. That offensive line is just outstanding. And had a great year last year, and I'm just glad he gets to get out there and lead his team again this year.
Here's Flemister. You're saying, you know, this is a team that may contend for an ACC championship and got away with
in the country, and deservedly so, and super talented, a couple generational players. You can ponder it. You can ponder it.
We'll ponder. Answer to come next week. You know who would know that? Mike